Marvel Studios generally runs a pretty tight ship when it comes to spoilers, with one big exception. Spider-Man star Tom Holland, who has become known as a bit of a spoiler machine. So it's no surprise that information has started to come out about Spider-Man's next big screen solo adventure. Here's a look at every Spider-Man Far From Home rumor and spoiler leaked so far. Spider-Man Field Trip. In late May of 2018, a rumor with some specific details surfaced on Reddit, posted by a user named A Harbinger of Stuff. Citing only a reliable source, it offered a breakdown of the Homecoming sequel that included Peter Parker traveling to London for some kind of conference, Mysterio as the main villain, Scorpion and Vulture in minor roles, and the introduction of Alistair Smythe, aka the Spider Slayer in the Marvel Comics. Among other details, the user claimed there would be an MI6 agent in the film named Jessica Drew, a name comics fans will recognize as the secret identity of the original Spider-Woman.
And this is Jessica Drew, who as a child, while visiting her father's laboratory, was bitten by a poisonous spider.
Though many of these rumors are still unconfirmed, several do line up with what we know about the film. One detail that has been proven wrong, though, is the name of the movie. Marvel Studios head honcho Kevin Feige explained in an interview with IO9 that the name Spider-Man Far From Home was chosen in part because of the film's international flavor. We shoot a lot of films in London, but there's another reason we're shooting in London, which is, yes, Spidey of course will spend some time in New York, but he'll spend some time in other parts of the globe. Matt or Jake? In May 2018, reports surfaced that Jake Gyllenhaal was set to play Spidey villain Mysterio in the second Sony Marvel Studios Spider-Man film, though in June, Feige clarified that Gyllenhaal's involvement wasn't actually confirmed yet. Gyllenhaal was reportedly the second big actor rumored to be in talks to play a Spidey villain. According to Meet the Movie Press, Matt Damon was approached by Marvel, but ultimately passed. Too bad, because based on his previous experience as a supervillain, it would have been epic.
This control activates my atomic bomb, which can destroy the entire Earth.
Old friends. According to Variety, Michael Keaton's Vulture isn't done with Peter Parker just yet. Keaton's reportedly set to reprise his role as the villain, who will be working alongside Mysterio in Spider-Man Far From Home. The report doesn't say how prominently Vulture will be featured, but it's already fueled speculation that the films are building toward an introduction of the Sinister Six. Vulture isn't the only Homecoming alumnus reported to return. We're also expecting to see Marissa Tomei as Aunt May, Zendaya as MJ, Jacob Batalon as Peter Parker's best bud Ned Leeds, and director John Watts behind the camera. Smoove Operator. In July 2018, Deadline reported that actor and comedian J.B. Smoove had joined Spider-Man Far From Home's cast in an unspecified leading role. Considering he's best known for his comic turns in Curb Your Enthusiasm and films like Hall Pass, though, chances are he's going to bring the humor to whatever role he plays. And hey, he already knows exactly what a superhero sidekick's role is.
Little emotional service doggies that lick your face and make you feel good about yourself. And they tinkle all over your shirt. They play so happy to see you, and it makes you feel good inside.
Another MCU character. In June 2017, The Hollywood Reporter said that another already established hero would be joining Spider-Man in Far From Home, but it wouldn't be his MCU mentor, Iron Man. So who is it? Well, back in 2017, director John Watts told Screen Rant he'd love to see Spidey team up with the Black Widow. I like to think of what he could learn from Black Widow, but then I think he would be too nervous to even get a single word out. We do know who it won't be, though, as Slashfilm asked Feige if Doctor Strange would be guest starring. I could be coy about it, but no. Dates to remember. Far From Home's July 5th, 2019 arrival, only 2 months after Avengers 4, puts it in an interesting spot. Its relation to Avengers 4 suggests it'll be much more defined by its position in the MCU than its predecessor. Not only does it kick off Phase 4, but producer Amy Pascal said in June 2017 that Far From Home opens a few minutes after the resolution of Avengers 4, suggesting Pete will still be dealing with the aftermath of the battle against Thanos. And Feige backed that up, telling IO9, "The way Civil War informed Homecoming, the two Avengers films that precede Far From Home will greatly inform the next movie." A new suit? Spider-Man Homecoming costume designer Louise Frogley may have unintentionally dropped a spoiler that Peter Parker will be taking a new costume into battle during Spider-Man Far From Home. Though she isn't actually working on Far From Home, she told India West, the costumes will have very big changes because, in the film, Spider-Man becomes more like a man and not a teenager. So does she have some kind of inside information even though she's not working on the film? Taking control of the story. When Tom Holland leaked the title of Spider-Man Far From Home on his Instagram account, it seemed like yet another slip-up from Marvel's fountain of spoilers.
What I do know is I got the new script, I'm super excited to read it, and it's gonna be great. So yeah, Spider-Man 2, let's do this.
But Feige told Birth, Death Movies that it was completely intentional. There are certain logistics of the way these movies are made that meant that title would potentially be leaked in some way because it was going out into the world in various forms. So Mr. Holland took it upon himself to leak it for us. You know what they say about spoilers, with great power comes great responsibility.